Hello, my dears. This is Miss Geneva Tarot, and today we are doing your weekly energy, love, and money tarot reading. Thank you so much for being here today. And I am super excited to get this started because we're going to be mixing it up today. We're actually going to go in with some collective messages instead of doing all 12 zodiacs, you guys, which, might not be on your agenda today and maybe you're a little thrown off, but please bear with me because I think you're going to enjoy this. This is going to help me tune into the people's energy that are coming here with me weekly, making sure to tune into these readings. And also, Spirit knows who's going to be guided here listening to this, okay? So if these message resonates with you, then it's for you, okay? And by resonate, you guys, I don't mean sounds good, but hits home. If it's negative, positive, or somewhere in between, I think we kind of know, when that message is like, oh, all right, yeah, that's what I needed to hear today, right? And that's what we're hoping to get here. So please make sure you're subscribing, liking, and sharing so I can intake your energy. We can exchange energy. Our guides can work together, and I can give you much needed messages. All right, you guys, again, thank you so much. And we're going to get right into this journey. I have the Osho Zen deck. I have the Angel deck that I did a review on the other day, you guys. And we have the, what are they called? The Breakthrough. Let me see. I got the box right over here. Unstoppable You. Wonderful. All right, cool. So yeah, I'm really digging these decks and I think you guys are going to enjoy them as well. If you haven't already seen me using them, like stated a minute ago, I did do a review on them, you guys. So yeah, check out my witchy reviews if you're a little interested. And we're going to get right into this radio. Shuffling these babies, picking up on energy. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now. What messages does my followers need to hear today? It's time to raise that passion and no longer be standing on the sidelines of your life, okay? I have two cards here, you guys, that are identical. And if you've been with me for a while, you're not surprised that I've been mixing decks. I'd love to make my own. And this is kind of like a two-faced card a lot of the times. But when I get it in the reverse form, I can, depending on what's around it, a lot of times I take it as a need for you to, stop watching, judging from your house and start taking action. And by judging, I don't mean so much judging others, but maybe you're overthinking. You're worrying about what the possibilities could be instead of revealing your passions, your excitement, moving forward. And I got the letting go card. So the guides are saying whatever emotionally, look at that. That's a cups card, okay? Whatever emotionally is weighing on you and keeping you from coming out, I almost want to say out of the closet, you guys. So I don't know, if that's so much a situation for, majority of you. But I do see that you're holding back somewhere in your life. And the guys are saying, no more. We're about to enter a new year or the next step whenever you're tuning into this. And this isn't the time to be sitting back and thinking about things. This is the time to be taking action. Okay. Look at this intensity. Follow your passions. All right. So that's an overall message for the collective today is we need to be following our passions, not standing on the sidelines of our life. We need to be taking action. All right. Wow. And this is what's going to bring in our breakthrough. Okay. Not only in money, which I feel like this is a big message for money, especially for you guys that are a cup sign. Okay. I would say that any blockages around money, you're releasing it, you're letting go, and you're about to move your income up to the next bracket. And it's because of the peacefulness that you're bringing in. It's you learning to become calm during the storm, right? Serenity, peace of mind, is bringing in this comfort for you. Because when we feel feelings of comfort, peace of mind, letting the situation go, the universe embraces that. They let the situation go as well, and they give you more reasons to feel comfort. And you are getting your playful energy back. Excuse me. All right. So you're living more in the moment. You're enjoying life. You're being more playful, maybe even flirty. And look at this, you guys. The guides are just kind of confirming what I'm saying here. We got this in the reverse form, showing your money is not slowing down. There is no money worries in the future for you as long as you're embracing this new passionate feeling of being in the moment, okay? And you are moving this income up to the next bracket, like I just told you a moment ago. All right, so far I'm seeing wands. All right. Wow, this is interesting. All this is transforming you and getting you ready for the next level in your romantic relationship, or the next romantic relationship that's coming forward. Okay. For some of you, I feel like you've been seeing someone. All right. And you're going to be moving this into marriage, moving it next level. Look at that. And I feel like it's marriage for a lot of you, but this could just be, finally making the commitment that you are together. It could be getting a house together. But I feel like this is marriage for majority of you that are with somebody that's tuning in today, that this resonates with in transformation. So you guys are changing, you're growing together, you're excelling. And if you're not with someone, I feel like that person could be coming in a picture any time for you. I'm picking up on air signs. I'm picking up on fire signs. And it's going to be a whole lot of action going on here. Okay. So that's what you need to keep in mind. Look at this exhaustion. All right. So make sure you're keeping things balanced. Okay. Making sure you're getting good sleep. You're eating healthy. All right. We can't be eating the typical diet. All right. We got to make sure we're getting healthy foods, chemical free. Okay. To help us, keep our energy up, to stay in alignment with what we truly desire. And I just see a lot of moving forward for you. You're leaving the past in the past. For a long time, you isolated yourself. For a long time, you were distrusting of what the future could hold or what would happen if you put yourself out there. And you are saying no more. And again, I feel like this is this could be a fire sign, an air sign. I keep wanting to say one sign, but I mean air sign. Wow. All right. Yeah, look at you. You are becoming the rebel and you are breaking free from what used to hold you back. Okay. And as you're entering this new energy, everything starts falling into place for you. Okay. I see for some of you that you have a past life connection entering the picture at any point in time. This might have been somebody that's already had their eye on you, because we got this 15 in reverse again. We got that two-faced card in reverse again. And again, it's not always a two-faced card. I probably should quit calling it that, right? I feel like it's somebody coming forward, something being revealed to you a lot of the times when we get in the reverse form. And you are going to feel so comfortable with this person. Look at this. All right. So you might usually feel conflicted, not know what to do when somebody shows interest in you. Be some fears to come forward. But in this case, you feel very comfortable with this person. It feels natural. All right. And a lot of the reasoning for that is because you know this person. Look at that. All right. To me, that says soul ties. That shows that you're soul family. You've shared a life together before. All right. Not trying to stomp on anybody's beliefs, but this is what the guys are suggesting today, that you have a familiarity with this person, that your connection is of importance, of your growth spiritually, mentally, and you're coming together with them finally. You know, I tell people all the time, you are yet to meet everyone you're going to love. And I think we need to be reminded that, because a lot of times we get stuck in these reminiscing about past people and past situations, and we start forgetting about the magic that could be right here in a moment, right? So again, I'm going to tell you, you are yet to meet everybody you are going to love. All right. And it's going to take you taking yourself and putting yourself out there. And I'm not guilting you for not doing so in the first place, okay? Because I feel like you were doing a lot of healing, okay? And I'm going to say, like I've said a million times in these readings, is taking that time out to heal, work on you is going to bring you to your person faster than ever putting yourself out there unhealed, right? That's just going to match you with somebody else that's unhealed or something that you're not trying to call in whatsoever. So this is the energy you're now bringing forward. And that is why, you have this past life connection coming in. It's time. And I'm not seeing this a life lesson, you guys. I start talking about past life connections and some of my clients get scared. All right. But I'm seeing this person worth your while. Yeah, look. Guided. Oh my goodness. I mean, the guides are right here working with us, giving us messages. And the more you correspond with me, the more you like my post and tune in, the more I'm going to be able to tune into your specific energy and give you the messages needed. Because look at this. They're right here with us. They're saying this is a past life person, and because you overcame all your barriers, all your struggles, and you took the time to heal completely, you are being guided to your true love. I love this for you. I think this is going to resonate more with air signs and water, or not, excuse me, not water signs. Well, we did see water signs, didn't we? We saw cups at the beginning, but I was trying to say fire signs, but this could be for anybody that it resonates with, okay? And we're going to do one more shuffle. We're going to see what other messages we have for collective. Oh, cards are flying everywhere. Guys, what do you see? Give me some messages right now. What do these lovely souls need to hear in the moment? So many people are getting over the mental struggle. The things have been weighing them down for so long. I see a lot of you not, and it really doesn't depend on the sign. If you're here with me, I feel like you're being more courageous. You're being more bold. Even if you haven't made the moves yet, you're wrapping your mind around it about what you're going to say, what you're going to do, how you're going to look, the energy you are bringing to the table, and you're getting in more alignment to your authentic self. Look at that. You're following your inner voice, okay, which is a collective of your higher self, your past over loved ones, spirit, maybe even your ancestors, okay? So you're in alignment and start fulfilling your purpose more instead of doing all this racking of your mind, all these worrisome thoughts. And maybe, you went through a lot. You were traumatized from situations. For some of you, it was career. I'm definitely picking that up, that you try to put yourself out a certain direction in your career and you just kind of had your butt handed to you. Everything happens for a reason. Okay. And I would just take the lessons learned, because I feel like now is the time, because you're not overthinking. You are acting more courageous. And to kind of confirm that, we have the fighting card in reverse. And look at this, you guys. This is a sword card. So this is all mental cards. Okay. It's saying you're letting it go. You're letting that mental confliction go, battling on what the next move is. Now you're acting from a courageous place. You're acting from, you're following your inner voice. And the outcome, I feel like, is going to be super amazing. Like, I feel like you have some ideas of which you can embrace if you let them go. But at the same time, you just don't know how amazing it truly would be. So we got beyond illusion. Okay, the guys are saying you just don't even know from where you're standing how much amazing greatness you're going to call in your life, being that rebel we saw a little bit ago, by acting more courageous, letting this mental conflict go, and you open yourself up to new possibilities. All right. For some of you, there's going to be a travel in the cards. Okay. I haven't put the card down yet. I saw the travel card earlier, but it keeps coming back to me. Like they're like, hey, you skipped this. I'm seeing travel with a friend, maybe a lover, maybe a friend with benefits. But you're going to be getting out of your normal area, living your best life. Okay. And this trip is going to be an extension of you. You're going to create it. All right. You are the empress or the emperor. You're using your magic and you're creating the most magnificent, year as well. But I see a trip. I see some kind of plan that you have in the works with a friend. And I don't feel like this is a new acquaintance. Yeah, you both need to cut loose. All right. So if you were thinking this was a pipe dream, the guys are like, no. You need to follow through with that. So if there's something about travel with a friend, embrace it. Take the time. All right. Look at this. This is going to help you raise your passion, fulfill your passions more. All right. So I really love that for you. And now we're going to play directly. Instead of some general messages, we're going to go right into love. Again, make sure you're liking, subscribing so I can pick up on your energy. Tuning in. We want our guides working together. Guides, what do we see around love for these lovely souls? For some of you, you're still clinging to the past, okay? You're still processing all that baggage you see this person carrying on their shoulders. And maybe you've been through a lot. We do need to take the time to process. So this isn't saying, you're doing anything wrong or, you're in a bad place or anything of the sort. I'm sure it doesn't feel good to be carrying that around, to be thinking about that, but you're making the right steps, okay? Every time we're working on ourselves, we're bringing ourselves closer to love than making any other move. Excuse me, you guys. I'm sorry. So we have the maturity card in reverse. And I'm going to tell you, it does not mean you're immature at all, but it's kind of saying you're not ready. Right. And it has nothing to do with age. I think this is more of, healing from the past connection, getting over any kind of insecurities that's caused, of subconscious wounds, things of that nature. So you can act from a place of love instead of fear. Okay. And this in reverse kind of tells me that you're on the right path. Okay, that you are taking the time out to heal, that you are working on getting your mojo back. And it hasn't been the funnest situation. Okay, we got the creator card in reverse. I mean, that's anger, that's resentment. All right, and that's you've been carrying around on your shoulders here. And you're like, I'm not going to be doing that anymore. I'm going to process, I'm going to let it go. And you taking the time to do so, which is bringing in your harmony, your peace of mind. It's helping you be more grounded and centered, but not just that. That's what's calling in true love. Look, you guys, this is a 10 of Pentacles right here. That is a cup of love. And you're calling that in by first giving yourself the self-love that you truly need and deserve. All right. So that mental burning is giving way. Sorrow is releasing. All right. Look at that in the reverse form. And you are embracing your harmony, calling in love. And that's what's going to bring in this whole new energy. We get the ordinary card in reverse. Okay. So at first it might feel like, you got a lot of transformations happening at once. Maybe that everything's falling apart, but all it is that you've changed. That you don't fit into these places anymore. You don't belong to them anymore. You're moving on to the next level. So don't hold on. Take it with a grain of salt. Be playful. Have fun with it. Because where you are ending up is going to be super amazing. And look at this. To me, that's a playful, flirty, romantic, intimate card. Okay, this is somebody joking around, having tons of fun, maybe dancing, feeling passionate. So you have romance in the cards for you. I feel like career is slowing down. Okay, not in a bad way. I feel like for some of you, you've been working really hard, and I feel like a lot of you, this is definitely earth sign. That you've just invested a lot of your time. Maybe you work 7 days a week like me, and through the holidays and all that goodness. I just love you guys so much. I can't help myself. What can I say? But, you're going to be slowing down on that. You're going to be slowing down and backing away from that and fulfilling your passions more, enjoying life more. And I feel like a certain someone's coming in that you're going to be enjoying it with. Oh, look at this. And that's what's going to really help you secure your finances, secure your stability. Okay. Because we have this, bizarre thinking as humans, that we have to invest every moment of our time, our energy, and stress over things to be successful, when it's completely the opposite. It's more of having faith that we're going to be abundant. It's more of having faith that, we can take a amount to enjoy life, that we're supported enough to do so, that we're stable enough to do so. Because when we do those things, we're sending a big message out to the universe that we don't want to work any moment. We do want to enjoy life and still be stable, abundant, like we can afford to take that time out. Think of it that way. When you take a time out, even when you're kind of hurting financially or you're scared there's going to be some kind of debt, this tells the universe that you're going to overcome that just fine. That you are abundant enough to survive all the waves coming your way. All right. And look at this. I refer to this card a lot of times as eating your cake and your ice cream too. All right. Because this shows complete love, harmony, peace of mind, abundance, okay, stability, all that goodness in a family home. All right. So I'm not saying that you're going to go out and have kids. If you want some, I hope so. This can be with dogs. Maybe you're combining family, whatever it may be. I'm seeing you sharing a home with someone else with stability, harmony, abundance, love, and peace of mind. So I love that for you. And I got to say, this is going to be a very passionate coming together. Look at this. But not only do we have that playful card, I have to keep coming back to that because that's such an amazing energy, but we have the Temperance card as well. And I haven't seen anything in this card showing the passion dissipating between you and this person. All right. When we get with our person, there's like being with no one else, right? They spark feelings in you that no one else could come close to. So this is super amazing, very romantic, very passionate, very fun, very natural feeling. I love it. All right. If this resonates with you guys, you got to tell me. Write in the comments. Claim it. Okay. And we're going to move forward to finances. Guys, what do we see for these lovely souls around money? Money and career. And I haven't forgot about these oracle cards over here, you guys. We're going to pull a couple there too. I might pull some for career out of this Unstoppable You oracle deck. All right. Let's see. You're carrying a lot on your shoulders work-wise. And it's exhausting you. All right. It's like nobody's helping you. So I don't know if you're doing a business and you have to hire somebody to help you take care of paperwork, different things on the lines of that. Or if it's just, you're working with other people, maybe you got some new team members that haven't quite caught on yet, whatever it may be. You're carrying a lot on your shoulders that you feel is unjustified, is not completely your responsibility, and you're just trying to get it done, right? You're trying to find your feelings, negative feelings around it, but I feel like you're getting a little salty, right? That works just being a little bit too much on your plate. All right, so let's see. You are heading to the right direction. Once again, we have this 10 of Pentacles. Excuse me, I grabbed it up and put it out there the wrong way. We have this 10 of Pentacles here. Look at that. Super amazing. Okay. So what's exhausting now is going to bring you tons more time to be able to play, enjoy life, have stability, security, all that goodness. Okay. So I feel like this is just a moment in time. All right. The guys are saying if you have to take some personal time, and put it into the work. Maybe this is time to do it, but make sure you're getting good sleep, okay? Because the issue is having time to blend this in your life, to integrate it to where it works for you. I feel like that could be a little bit of some issues in this moment. But you're doing it. Like, you're a survivor. You're a hard worker. Yeah, you're used to putting your head down, doing what you need to do. And this energy is what's helping you master it. I want you to know that this hard work is not going in vain. Okay. It's not the way things are always going to be, because this is what we're seeing, the outcome. Everyone admiring you for your hard work, looking to you for answers. Okay. You are the knowledgeable one. You're the master in your career, making good money, living a stable life, having freedom, being able to travel, all that goodness, because you put this participation in. You went above and beyond when you knew it was needed, okay? Even when it exhausted you. And I'll be the first one to tell you guys, I'm always tell my clients is that we need balance. We have to have this, we have to have that. And I'm, going to push you through this time to make extra effort to do those things. But sometimes we got to do what we got to do, right? And this is going to pay off for you. All right. You're a passionate being. I do feel like that you are fulfilling your passions. This could be an earth sign. This could be an air sign. But what the outcome is wealth. Okay. And again, you guys, if this resonates, comment. Let me know that this resonates with you. And I don't know how many of you are going to really be fans of this collective reading thing, but we're going to get it down. We're going to make it work for us. And I'm going to start also releasing monthly readings that you'll be able to tone into your zodiac sign to get a more specific reading. And of course, you guys, you can always reach out to me on Keen as well. My link is down in the comments if you want to check me out and read my reviews. All right, so we're going to lay some oracle card, and I'm just going to go with a singular oracle card and one angel oracle card for money. Guys, what do we see? Give me some direct answers right now. Fear means you're growing. I feel like I have to pull another one. The risk is worth the reward. So you guys will have to tell me what this is about. So I feel like this is a little bit of offbeat of the cards we laid. So I feel like this might be some messages for some other people. I'm definitely picking up an earth sign, possibly an air sign. But if you're wanting to take a leap, and that's what you needed to hear, if that hit home right now, then take it, run with it, okay? Because there's going to be a much more abundance coming in for you than sitting in this place of fear. And we're always going to get a little scared. You guys, when we come on to new things, it doesn't mean that it's not meant for us. We didn't manifest it. It just means that we need to show ourselves a little bit more self-love. All right. Maybe using an affirmation to help raise our energy, meditation, hypnosis, music, yoga. We have to use it all, you guys. Crystals, whatever it may be that calls out to you, you have to embrace it, center yourself, because the risk you're going to take here has lots of rewards. And remember, we saw tons and tons of abundance cards for the taking today. All right, so an angel card. Guides, what do we see? Give me one angel card around finances for the lovely souls tuning in right this moment. All right. 808 prosperity. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at this. I have been raving about prosperity this whole reading. And here comes your angels like, yep, that's right. Prosperity for the taking. All right. 808, in case anybody wants to use that angel number. Embrace your potential and welcome prosperity. You're making wise decisions and heading in the right direction. I feel compelled to tell you guys, when you use hypnosis, which is just a deep level of meditation, you turn off the critical mind. Okay, so there isn't that, part of you that's going, oh, no, that's not possible. Oh, I can't do that. I tried that before, or my cousin Joe, or whatever it may be. And you can just let your imagination go wild and really just embrace these new ideas about yourself, these newfound confidence, and plans of what you really think you can do that really resonate with you. So I'm feeling compelled to tell you guys that you should, at least check into that and see how that works for you. I mean, at least a YouTube video recording, so you can just kind of, use those visualization skills to call it in what you really want. All right, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so I'm going to do one more thing before we call it quits today. I'm going to be laying one card, maybe two, for all the Zodiac, okay? So we get some really quick little direct messages for all the Zodiacs. And one second, you guys, I'm going to get a list. I'm going to get a list of the Zodiacs. All right. Okay. We'll just kind of check them out as we go, starting with Aries. Guides, what do you see? Give me some messages for Aries. You have a romantic, passionate experience just around the corner. I love that for you, Aries. Look at that. 3 of Wands. Interesting. And the guides are saying that this could move forward many moons. So this could definitely move into commitment. All right, Aries. I love that for you. I'm throwing cards. All right, let's lay a couple for Taurus. Guys, what do you see? Give Taurus a direct message right now. You are letting go of the past. You're healing and opening new doorways to love and new friendships. I love that for you, Taurus. All right, so we're going to move forward to Gemini. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now for Gemini. You might feel like you're hitting some doorways, but I would sit back and ask the guys maybe why. Maybe it's trying to stop you from going a direction you don't need to go, and you're being guided a different direction. All right, wow. Cancer, what do we see? There are some things that you're unconsciously aware of. Like you have picked up on them on an unconscious level, but not on a conscious level. And I feel like it's how much stress you're really carrying, Cancer. I'd be sitting down and I'd be trying to release whatever you can. Like write down all your thought bases and realize stressing about things is not going to help clear them out, right? And being stressed is not the best place to brainstorm from and, plan for the future either. So I would take a time out. I would write everything down and release what no longer serves you. All right. 1 second, you guys. I got to hook up my computer. Oh. Ooh. There we go. All right. So moving right forward to Leo. Guides, what do you see? Give me some direct messages for Leo right now. Wow, Leo. Same goes for you as the same thing as Aries. Interesting. Passionate experience around the corner. So I feel like there's romance in the air for you, Aries, and it definitely could move into a relationship that moves forward for many moons. I feel like this person could be an earth sign as well. Just putting that out there. All right, so shuffling these babies, and we are moving forward to Virgo. Guys, what do we see? Give me some direct answers for the Virgos that are tuning in right now. You are about to have some really great experiences in your life, connecting with others, making memories, sitting back, enjoying. A lot of times this card could be a date energy. So you might meet somebody that you're going out with, having some pina coladas or whatever it is that you like to do in your casual time. And I don't think you even realize how amazing this is going to be or what's available for you with this card. So just hold in there. If things have been kind of stagnant, a little bit boring, maybe stressful, I feel like right around the corner, you're going to be living your best life. All right. So we're moving forward to Libra. Guys, what do you see for the Libras that are tuning in right now? Give me some direct answers. You are stressing about something really bad. And the guys want you to see that you're the innocent person in this dynamic. And I'm not saying anybody, is an evil person or any of the lines that brought the situation in, but they want you to acknowledge that you made the best decisions that you could make, that you did it from a place of love, that you weren't trying to do anything to hurt anybody, that you didn't know what the outcome was going to be, okay? And you need to release all this, all these thought bases about yourself and what you feel like you've called in. Maybe it was meant to happen to get you where you need to be. But the sooner you release all this baggage, which I feel like in the reverse form is showing that you definitely are, that you're on the right track for that, okay? The faster you're going to get into a more place of harmony and feeling more yourself. All right. Wonderful. Scorpio, what do we see? Guys, give me some direct answers for Scorpio right now. You have been healing from a devastating situation. Somebody that you got into a relationship with was not ready, was acting immature. Look at that. We got the maturity card in the reverse form. All right. And they were trying to manipulate you. This is a Devil's card, you guys. All right. And when we have it in the reverse form, what does that tell us? That they were just as manipulative and nasty as what we would imagine a devil to be, right? Okay. So forgive yourself. Know that they came, you didn't see this coming because you're a good person and you're not out to hurt people. You don't think like this person. All right. They brought in immature energy. They caused devastation, and you have learned this. Next time, you'll be able to tell when somebody's playing the same old games. You'll know what that energy combines of. You have more knowledge, more experience, and this is going to help you in the end call in more suitable person that's more trustworthy and loving. All right. Wow. We're going to move forward to Sagittarians. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now for Saggies. The Sagittarians that are tuning in, liking, and subscribing. All right. Woo. Your dreams are coming true. You are a great manifester. You're using your visualization skills. And because you are calling in your dream person, your dream life, maybe even your dream career. And look at this. You are taking control So you are finally learning how to use law of attraction to your advantage. You know it's by controlling your thought bases, your energy, your belief systems. You're making the updates that are needed, and that is the outcome. A raise in happiness, a raise in joy, love, and passion in your life, and dreams coming true. I can't say it enough, Saji, that you are a dream maker. All right. We are moving forward to Capricorn. Guys, what do we see for Capricorn? Give us some direct answers right now for the Cappies tuning in right at this moment. Your non-compromising energy is keeping love and passionate experiences at bay. Okay, so you're creating a blockage out of fears of, of what could be, of calling in something you don't want. Here's this passionate experience. This could be being intimate with somebody, meeting love, connecting with somebody you've been with before, but it's definitely a card of passion, excitement, maybe even intimacy. And this is you putting this block up to that coming in. So I don't know what that is about, Cappy, but maybe you need to take a time out and kind of meditate and look at the energy you're sending out. This lack of compromising with others seems to be keeping people at bay. All right. So, wow, Cappy, better be doing that meditation. All right, so I am shuffling these babies and we are moving forward to Aquarians. Guys, what do you see? What do we get for the Aquarians here? Participating, subscribing, and liking. Give me some direct messages right now. Aquarius, I had to lay a couple cards here because I'm like, what is happening here? Okay, so don't get jealous the other sides. If I couldn't have made, a direct message from what I laid, I would have laid some extra for you too. But you are mentally conflicted. There's something you're trying to work out that you lack understanding about. You're trying to figure it out, and you just can't. You're like, I just do not get it. Right. And a lot of the reason is because it doesn't make sense. And I feel like this is stemming from a past connection, a love interest that just did something that was unexpected, was bizarre, wasn't matching up the energy that was shared. And the guides are saying, let it go. You're not going to get it. What it was is somebody acting from an unhealed, immature position. All right. So it wasn't planned. It wasn't thought out. It wasn't intentional. This person rather be, manipulating, playing games and being a little sneaky than putting their true self out there because they feel like, that's less scary to them. All right. And this has nothing to do with how amazing you are. All right. Wow. We are moving forward to last but not least, Pisces. Guys, what do we see for the lovely Pisces that are tuning in here today? Let's get some direct answers from my Pisces friends. Oh, you are creating wealth and you are transforming. I feel like you're coming out of a time when, money slowed down. You started yourself, wondering if you had the right answers, if you had the right qualifications, whatever it may be. And the guys are saying everything was happening for a reason. And it is bringing in transformation. It's made you go a different outlet, or at least it will, or a different direction. I'm not saying you're changing fields altogether. And here's the outcome. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You are wealthy. You are knowledgeable. You are experienced. And all of this is soon to be a time of the past that's only to bring in more money. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm having a little hard time starting in with these collective readings and wrapping my mind around the whole thing, but I really enjoyed this. I like doing this, and we're going to keep this going. It'll probably be live next Sunday if I have the time to do so. When I don't, I premiere like this one's premiering. But I do try to tune in, you guys. So if you're here and you're wanting to ask me questions or anything of the sort, or say hi, please do comment. My links are down in the description, so you can contact me other ways or take advantage of my blog. But yeah, you guys, I think these collective readings are going to be really great, and keep your eyes peeled. I'm also going to be doing like pick a card, pick a pile, general timeless readings for you guys that I think you'll enjoy. And we're doing a monthly for all 12 Zodiac. All right. And maybe in a couple months, I'll start doing bi-weeklies. But right now, we're going to do the monthlies. We're going to cut it. I'm going to do some pop-ups from time to time that will also have the 12 Zodiacs. And of course, all those are always going to be broke down and put into the Zodiac library, you guys, that you can find on my website, link down below. Okay. And this is a great resource because you can go in there and you can watch whatever video you're called to, or maybe you just listen to it while you're driving, cleaning, whatever it may be, and, intake the messages that resonate for you. All right, you guys, if you enjoyed this, let me know. And until next time, I'm shuffling these babies. Bye.